Hey folks, it's me Mario. Today I wanna go over my Bitcoin journey. I don't know if you've been looking at the news, but Bitcoin has been moving, and they're having a halving this month in a couple of weeks. And there's so many people that says it's gonna reach 100,000, say 150,000. Some people say it's gonna reach 200,000. I don't know. I don't make prediction. But anyway, all I'm gonna do today is do go over my journey, how I started investing in Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been around for since 15 or 16 years, about 2008, I think. And during that time, I have my own office. I had a real estate company and also a mortgage company. And one of my agents that was working in my office, she was involved in Bitcoin, doing a multi-level in Bitcoin, like a networking. And she basically invited me to a meeting, and I did attend, and I listened. And what they were doing is they were trying to recruit people to invest in Bitcoin mining. I didn't know anything about Bitcoin at that time, but of course they made a lot of promises saying Bitcoin's gonna go, all the way, and Bitcoin's gonna make a lot of money and stuff like that. And Bitcoin was still pretty new that time. It was like 1 or 2 years old that time. So I was kind of hesitant, basically. And then I attended another meeting where they were trying to recruit people. And then I asked a question in that meeting is basically is if we want out, can we sell our money? Because they were asking like 2,500 or something like that per person to get involved in Bitcoin mining. And they didn't give me an answer, blank. So nobody answered. So I decided not to invest, which was a good move because a few years later, turned out it was a scam, and the owners of the Bitcoin company was put in jail. And I'm so glad that I didn't invest in Bitcoin at that time, but it was still so new. But because of that, I thought Bitcoin was basically just a big scam. Because of my experience of that, I still don't know anything about it. And then down the road, I think another 2 years down the road, my son Christian bought Bitcoin through Coinbase. Coinbase was still new at that time, and I don't know anything about Coinbase. So Coinbase basically is the platform where you can buy and sell Bitcoin. So they're like Robinhood, but they just deal with Bitcoin, with crypto basically. So what he did was, he invested in Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin went up. So with the profit, he sent me $100 out of his profit, and so I could open my own Coinbase. So he did open my Coinbase account, and then he sent $100 from his profit to me. But because I'm not technical at all, so I didn't do anything with it. So I have the Coinbase account, and then I had $100 in Bitcoin. I didn't do anything with it. In fact, when I keep looking at it, Bitcoin was going down. I think it went down as low as $20. My $100 became $20. And I just left it because I didn't know how to sell it. I wanted to sell it, so I could get a little bit out of it. But I didn't know how to do it, so I just left it there. And lo and behold, Bitcoin started going up and up and up and up. That $20, that lowest that it went from 100, it became 2,000. I was shocked. How could my $20 become 2,000? That's a lot of money in such, I would say about 6 months' time. I called up my son again, and I asked him to help me because I wanted to invest some more. That kind of triggered me. So my son came to the house and played, but he didn't understand because I told him, just teach me how to do it. What he did was he taught me, but he sold. He sold all my Bitcoin, my $2,000 worth of Bitcoin. So I said, why did you sell it? and I just want to learn how to operate it so I could buy some more. And I said, well, don't worry, don't worry, Dad. It's you don't lose money by selling. It's not bad if you take profit. That's what basically he told me. So I said, okay. So I left Bitcoin alone, but my interest in Bitcoin came up, and I started going to YouTube and reading books about crypto. And what I found out that there was other cryptos involved. There's Ethereum, there's all kinds of crypto. So I started investing, not in Bitcoin though. I started investing in the other, Ethereum. The only thing that messed me up is, I bought it in the wrong time when everything was up, and they have this thing called Bitcoin winter, which came upon us, and all the prices went down, so I lost money. But I joined this platform called crypto.com, and I bought a bunch of cryptos in there. I mean, CROs. That's the token for crypto.com, and I didn't sell. I just kept it. So I said, even though it's down, I mean, they have this staking thing where they reward you with other cryptos if you save your money. If you don't sell it, you just stake it. So as the years goes by, I kept getting more crypto. I started with 100,000 cryptos, and I think the price was like 40,000 for those 100,000 cryptos, and I went down to, I think, just about 8,000 for those 100 cryptos. So I was losing a lot. If I sold out, I would have lost money, but I was gaining every week, like 100 cryptos every week. So by the time I'm done, I got about 150,000. Right now, I do have 151,000 cryptos, and the average price is coming out to be about 27 cents per crypto token. I'm still behind. I'm negative, but it's getting close, and it's starting to go up now. So back to Bitcoin. What happened was on January 1st, that's 2023, last year. I went on, I have two YouTube channel. The first channel is called Mario Dison Suson. And what I did is I went to the shorts, and I did DCA. If you don't know what DCA is, it means dollar cost average. That means you set aside a certain money that you could do it daily, weekly, monthly. It's really up to you and how much money you want to put in. But I went to on the short, and I said I'm gonna put in $10 every day till the end of the year, which is December 31st, 2023. So I was doing that. I kept doing that, and Bitcoin was pretty low that time because it's Bitcoin winter. It was what do you call this? Bear market. So I keep putting every day until around September, because we were going to the Philippines, and then when I got to the Philippines, I got so busy doing other stuff that I stopped putting money in it in Bitcoin. But anyway, by December, it turned around. Bitcoin started going up again, and my Bitcoin account just doubled. Because it just keeps going up and up, it went up about 150%, and it's still going up right now. So, and they have this thing called Bitcoin halving. It happens every 4 years, and the fourth year is 2024 April, this month. It happens in 2 weeks, and everybody is getting ready, because if you look at this chart for they already had 4 halvings done, and I think this is the fourth, I think this is the fourth halving that. So what happened is the supply of Bitcoins is getting less and less and less, because when they do that halving, there's less supply that comes out. So that way, because of supply and demand, there's more people buying than Bitcoins available, and the price goes up. And another thing happened basically last January. Bitcoin ETF I don't know if you know what ETF is. They're basically traded funds. ETF. I can't remember what E stands for, but they're traded funds. What it is some company, it's basically like mutual fund. They putting together a group of stocks. It could be technical, it could be banks or whatever. And this one is a Bitcoin ETF. So they specialize in Bitcoin and crypto, or just Bitcoin, I think. So because of that ETF, there's 11 ETF that got approved, and all of a sudden they were buying left and right Bitcoin, and the demand for Bitcoin just went up the roof. And the supply, I think daily supply is like 900 Bitcoins a day. The miners are mining, and by the time the halving happens, it's gonna be down to 450 a day. And they got all this demand coming up, and the supply is getting less and less. So basically, people are FOMOing in. That means fear of losing out or making money. So they're buying. A lot of people are buying now, and that made me start to buy again. So the only problem if you keep buying is the average price of the Bitcoin that I bought. When I started buying it was less than $20. It was like 18, 19. I mean $20, 20,000, less than 20,000. They were like 18,000, 19,000, and I was putting $10 a day. And now it keeps going up, but I'm still buying now. I've been buying for a month now or 2 months now. I've been putting $10, and if I have $100, I basically sold my other altcoin. I had Doge. I sold them all. I had some stable coins. I sold my stable coins, and I do have SMCI. That's a stock, and my SMCI went up over 300%. So it was a lot of money. So I sold a bunch of those so I could slowly put into Bitcoin, and that money I just put it slowly, $10 a day in Bitcoin. So now I accumulated like 0.07 for Bitcoin. My goal is to get at least 0.1. Bitcoin is getting very, very expensive. So if I have 0.1, that's good enough for me. So, and we'll see what happened. Basically, what they said, I've been listening to a lot of YouTube people, and they're basically explaining to me, the trend for the 4 years halving. The halving happens every 4 years. So the first year, it's gonna happen this year, 2024, and it's gonna be the year 2024 up to October of 2025. That's gonna be like a bull market. Bitcoin's just gonna keep going higher, and after October 2025 to 26, that's gonna be a bear market. It's gonna go down, and then 26 to 27, that's gonna be the accumulation, or it's gonna be really low. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep buying, and then maybe next year I won't buy anymore. Just let it go up, and then I'm not gonna sell my Bitcoin anymore. Well, not this year anyway. So I'm gonna wait for the next halving that's gonna happen in 2028. So I'm gonna keep my Bitcoin till 2028, and then the next halving, when it goes up again, that's when I'm gonna sell Bitcoin, so I could use that money to basically do whatever I want, because I'm 67 right now, and I'll be 71 by then. Hopefully I'm still alive, so I could travel and do stuff like that. Hopefully I get my goal of getting 0.1 Bitcoin if I just keep buying every day. So right now I'm ahead. Bitcoin went down a little bit, so I'm over 100% basically. So I was at 150%, but every time I keep buying, my average price keeps going higher too. So I'm like 100% now instead of 150. If I didn't sell, I would be around 150%. I mean, if I didn't buy, I would be at 150%. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'll keep buying and buying Bitcoin until I'm ready. Magbinisaya lang ko ron kay, or magtatagalog na lang ako para mga Filipino. Proud akong Filipino ako eh. Meron akong accent, heavy accent. So baka hindi niyo ako maintindihan. Pero sasabihin ko na sa inyo, magandang investment ang Bitcoin. Supply and demand, that's basic accounting principle, supply and demand. The supply is getting less and less and the demand is getting bigger and bigger. So tataas ng tataas ang presyo. So mas magandang Bitcoin kaysa number one asset na bibiliin ngayon. Mas maganda kaysa real estate or kahit na bumili ng mga negosyo or kahit ng ibang maiisip niyo. Number one talaga ang Bitcoin. Ang problema lang, volatile ang Bitcoin. Meron silang tinatawag na Bitcoin winter. Yan ang panahon na babagsak ang Bitcoin. At saka they'll stay down there. Pero kung hindi lang nyo ibibenta, hintayin lang nyo tumaas uli. Tataas ang Bitcoin. So, kung balak nyo yung makaipon at saka lumaki yung pera ninyo, bumili kayo ng Bitcoin. Yan ang experience ko. Hindi ito advice para sa inyo. Nasa inyo lang kung maniniwala ba kayo. Hindi. Pero yan lang sinasabi ko. So, hopefully, you'll get in and do this journey. You'll have your own Bitcoin journey. So, that's my Bitcoin journey, basically. So, hopefully, matutuloy. Hindi ko ibibenta until about 2028 or 2029, somewhere there. Maraming salamat for listening. I hope you enjoyed that one. That's my Bitcoin experience. And we'll see what happens. Maybe down the road, I'll make another one of this, find out how it goes. Okay? Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Goodbye.